2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Amen. Huh? Yeah.
There's a jungle out, there's a jungle out, there's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We're gonna hunt you down, we're gonna hunt you down. We're gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Stop crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe when you're home, be safe in the streets. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fence. Still crime much came and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like man knew that there's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on.
Evening to you. All those of you who are locked on the line, a special good evening to you. All those of you who are hearing my voice and looking at me from all over the world, all in India, all in Egypt, believe me, India, Egypt, to all my fans up the island, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, St. Lucia, Dominica, Guyana. Yeah, we got so many people, like thousands and thousands of persons that look, and also Jamaica. Yeah, I got a lot of fans in Jamaica, all the Jamaican crew, a special good evening to you. And also in Barbados. Special good evening to you. All those of you who are locked on the app. Remember, you can download the app and look at Crime Watch on your telephone. So if you can't make it to get on in front of a television set, you can look at me on the app. Download the app on Google Play or your iPhone. So you go to your iPhone store and you just download I.A.N app. Also on Google Play. Thank you, Devon. And tell Devon from Tobago. Boy, this place is crazy, yes? This place is a crazy place, you know. All I have been hearing, you see, here now, they have used that word decrease, decline. We're in a much better place. That's all you're hearing now. We are in a much better place. ROWLEY get up and say Saturday, he in a much better place. We in a much better place. And you know, Saturday I really looked at this. I looked at it also, ladies and gentlemen. There was a shooting death of a LAVENTILLE man. He's been identified as PRIMUS. Also, a body of a man was discovered wrapped in cloth in Mover yesterday afternoon. Also, a decomposing body of a 29-year-old woman was discovered, Samantha Williams. Also, a 24-year-old man is expected to appear virtually before a participating magistrate. But let me tell you something. And also, ladies and gentlemen, I need you all to say a special prayer for me. A special prayer to all those persons who are in HDU and ICU. And I have a friend, a good friend, and I want you all to say a special prayer for this guy for me. Because this guy is my friend, my brother. I love him. I love this boy, really bad. He's my friend. I want to tell you about friend, I mean like real friend, like friends from Win TV friend. Friends who had one camera, and he was my friend. We worked together in Win TV. So he's a guy who knew where I started from. Sometimes he will hold my phone, answer it, and we going on story, he and I. He drive in the car, we work together in Win TV. And he really inspired me a lot. And after that, he went into the barracks and whatnot, and he became a police officer. Well, he's still a police, currently he's still a police officer. But I want you to say a special prayer for Frankie Sammy. Yeah, Frankie Sammy, Officer Frankie Sammy. All right? He's in Couva Hospital on the ventilator and whatnot. And I want you all to say a prayer. Let's say a prayer. But pray for everybody who's at the high dependency unit, but and ICU and whatnot. But say a special prayer for Frankie. And Johnny Abraham, I know you're watching, former senior superintendent, Mr. Abraham. And I need you to say a prayer for that boy for me. I've been taking it on. There are a lot of things I've been taking on, but I've been taking on this thing with respect to Frankie, and it's really, you know, some of you might want to know, right? Boy, he's just a crazy guy. He's just a crazy man, yes? And he's the kind of guy, he had this thing, right? That when he gets excited, he will, like that, you know? Everything was, yeah. When we having drinks, you know where I got the jungle? It's a jungle out there, and the hunters one from Frankie, you know? Yeah. And he had a t-shirt that day, and I'm like, yeah, so this is Ian Allen on Win TV, and okay, so, oh, there's a jungle out here now. It's a jungle out there, and the hunters one. I watch him. Hey, you see it? Yeah, he was like, always like that. When we having drinks and like excitement and things, watch him. And last year when something took place, and that guy stood with me, boy, a police officer. Somebody did something really bad, and I had to call him, and boy, that fella stood with me day and night with respect to this incident until it was resolved, you know, until we hunt down the perpetrators, and the perpetrator sorry, and the matter was resolved with the police and whatnot. And I say, boy, Frank, boy, you're really a good guy. But he said, you know, Ian, we come from far. I don't have a picture of him to put up, but I don't know. I'll have to check my phone. And he ever said a stupid voice notes. But say a prayer for him for me, please, Frankie Sammy. You know, just say a prayer for me. You know, ladies and gentlemen, all you hear over the weekend was decrease. We have seen a decline. We have seen a reduction. And we are in a better place. You know what is 8 weeks when a man not working? Could anybody tell me what is 8 weeks when a man is not working? In 4 to 5 to 10 weeks, we will be able to vaccinate. 4 to 5 to 10 weeks. When people who are hearing that, business people, when you hear 4 to 10 weeks, by August coming into September, we're going to be in a better place. By August, the end of August, we would have already done maybe 100 and something thousand persons. All right, we would have done about 100 and something thousand persons out there, 138,000 by the ending of August. They would have been able to vaccinate. Imagine this thing going on since March. COVAX came into December. This country started to pay on COVAX. And imagine, these people are dumb. They're really dumb. Because I would tell you this. How you could, if you get an opportunity to buy vaccine, how you could only pay vaccine for 100,000 when we have 1.4 million? And what we are getting here, ladies and gentlemen, is the remainders from that. We get it in trenches. And look, January gone, March gone, April gone, May gone, and we still getting from that 100,000. And the bigger question, if you know you have a population of 1.4 million, why in God native world you would just buy 100,000? Just for 100,000 vaccine. But you see, some of you don't listen. Some of you might just say, no, I can understand that people are upset with the Prime Minister and the way he has handled things, but it makes a lot of sense that how you could buy 100,000? How that is possible? And you see, when you say that we're in a better place by September, we're in a better place, you have been in a better place since March. You have been in a perfect place since March. You have not moved from that spot of being in your comfort zone. Your ministers, your MPs, look up to this day. Up to this day, any one of them come out and ever said are taking a pay cut? Because they have been in a better place since this pandemic. Because they're getting paid and they don't go to work, no parliament, you don't really go to parliament like before, you don't have no kind of sitting, you don't have no kind of meeting and whatnot. Because of the corona. So, you know, you're working from home, you're doing what you're doing. Some people, well, since before pandemic, they didn't even go to the constituency office. So they have good reasons. Yes, they're receiving the salary of an MP or a senator. So they have been in a good place. But what about the plumbers? What about the hardware persons? I was chatting today with Bobby's Auto. He sells all these nice parts and whatnot. Everybody know Bobby's from the Bamboo sent us a check to $10,000 to buy hampers and so. And nevertheless, ladies and gentlemen, nevertheless, why would you close like auto supplies? People have cars, people need parts, people need engine parts, they need things. How you can close off like spare parts and whatnot? How you can close off a hardware? Do you know right now I was chatting with a hardware owner, not me alone, but other persons who have small hardwares, not big as Army, but you know, but they will tell you, people calling for the faucets, the pipe burst, the pump spoil, your pump spoil. I can't wait, Rowley, you are 10 pump. You need diplomatic center, have 1 toilet. Not everybody have the convenience to have 8 toilets in a house. Or 9 toilets in a house. People pump spoiling, people faucet burst, the PVC bursts out. All kind of things happening. But we're looking on a hardware for you. A hardware is essential. Because sometimes, just so you turn on a bathroom sink, pipe, and bam, it crack, it come out in your hand. All kind of things can happen. The rubber burst, all kind of things. It start to leak, the faucet leaking on the underneath, the sewer back up. You have to get somebody to break the wall, bust the wall, because those of you who run your plumbing underneath, underground, all kind of things. And you need a mason. And you are telling me from 4 to 5 weeks, and what you giving me? What you are giving me, this bag of rotten potato, this bag of rotten vegetables, what you are giving me, that is what you're giving me to sustain me. You have not come with anything. That is what you are giving me. I'm only saying that we are in a better place. You are in a better place, and people need to understand that. He is in a better place, not you. The plumber's not in a better place. The mason not in a better place. You are in the worst place you could ever imagine right now in your life. You are in the worst place. Dog better than you. But he is saying he is in a better place. They can come every day. They can come every day. Saturday I watching this girl, accessories to match the dress and all kind of thing. Well, you're not ready, I know that, you know. I'm not on you. Believe me. But it's like, you could see that these people are not affected financially. They come and they do the graph, but you could see it. You could see that the suits they wear, everybody, you can see that now we exercising, you're looking smaller. Everything is, you could see that they have never been affected. It's really that this whole thing, ladies and gentlemen, is the small man, the man who don't have. The man who don't have, and that is what I can't understand. Over the weekend, we have given out hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of hampers. Today we sent, yesterday we sent the van where, Devon? Is not a place where? Kelly Village. Londonville. But you talking like Heinz, talk up a little bit now upon Enterprise. Couva. Chase Village, where again? And today, all gospel, and today we did where? Peanuts, well, we did the Southland. We did the Southland. We did the Southland, just the Southland in general. But hundreds of hampers. People could call and say they receive hampers. Over the weekend I might do lunches again. But it's sad to sit down and hear somebody say you're in a better place. We are in a better place. And you know when they say, look at the picture there, the photograph there. Over the, all finished, all that's hundreds. All to the side of the studio. It have a next corridor on the side. It have a next room to the back. There's the back of my studio. All finished, it finished. This is Friday, we done. I need more hampers. And humble, and this guy from Rondell Jagisa, and Humble, Rondell Jagisa, Humble 28, the foundation, they sent us 200 hampers. But shame again because 250 and 200, 450 in all. And it's like, in fact, today Anonymous source say, Anonymous give us 100 again. Yeah? So I'm just letting you know. But promises, yeah? Promises, promises. Naresh, thank you. Naresh, thank you. Thank you. Naresh, thank you. Thank you. Also the panel van persons, I call them, we got a panel van. They are good people out there. I tell them I'll put gas in their panel van, I'll pay for the driver, and we pay for the loader. Patrick is there, right? Yeah, I don't work out people, yeah? I don't work out people, I don't believe in that. I don't believe in that. The driver named Ash and the loader named Patrick. Well, Devon will go with them. And they were there outside, and I don't take advantage of people, not because it's charity. You use up people think you have put no gas. Well, Ash just helping out. Ash have a family to mine. That's how I will think. I would say, I'll Ash like a lamp or whatever, and still pay them. And I told them that I said pay the driver as much as the people with the panel van giving us free. Don't let them pay for put gas too. Sometimes you just have to know how to live. I tell like I be all kind of thing here, but I do my things different. I stood here, right here, I stood right here. It was on last Tuesday. Is last Tuesday? The 1st of June, when ROWLEY came and he said, well, here what's going on. Because all this going on, we're locking down, and things that make no sense, it's vaccine I want, But every time I listen to this man and he say, in 10 weeks, you know how much in 10 weeks of that family who are working away? He have any idea? In 10 weeks, 4 to 5 weeks, we'll continue to vaccine. By end of August. So you telling me I'm hungry for June, I'm hungry for July, and I'm hungry for August? And by August, we even reach herd immunity yet? And what about May? May, June, July, August. What about May? If I want to go any hardware, what's going on? You see, they're not operating with sense. Because let me tell you something. You see, when you never come from something, and it's sad when politicians cannot relate to people. You know why I can relate to people? Because I came from down there. I came from humble beginnings. I know what it is like to live in a boardhouse. I know what it is like to take water from the neighbor, and when all I have a cussor, they lock off the pipe, they lock off the hose. I know what it is like. I know what it is to fill water on a barrel and use a brim. I know what it is to work in a pluck shop. I know what it is. Do you see me? Fancy like this. Tip top of my game. But I came from far. I came from far. And that is why I can relate to these people. When I hear people in seamstress are working, I remember as a little fella, my grandmother used to send me, my mother used to send me by 2 seamstresses and put clothes in her bag, and she making this dress, and the dress and the belt is the same material. I never seen it in my life. And currently with the seamstress, our seamstress right in St. Charles up there, Shirley, called Shirley. Right? I go with she, and then it's had one in the settlement named Mukun. Unbelievable, So I understand seamstress is real hard work, Seamstress is hard work. To be pressing on a machine so, and you're cutting, and when you're done, you charge about $20 and $10 and all kind of thing. But it might look like nothing, but people are suffering. People are suffering. People need to have clothes, but everybody clothes well taken. Everybody clothes well pressed. What about the policeman? What about everybody? You want all the police, all the regiment out. Everybody out. You want, ROWLEY, I know you're watching my show, I know you're watching my show. You want everybody out. So where people carrying their laundry to do now? Tell me, where you carrying your laundry to do? Your suit looking like mine, but where you carrying your clothes to press and dry clean and whatnot? Tell me where everybody carrying their clothes since laundry closed down? Why would you close down a laundry when there's so much police officers who want to be in who are supposed to be in uniform, army and senior soaps and everybody? Why open back the laundry? If a bakery could open, making bread and making hops, making sweet bread, making pone, making all kind of current, so making all kind of thing. What is the difference between that and having a laundry where is this? You have to understand, you have to do it in a kind of way that you just can't lock off somebody just so and not give them. If you was giving them a hamper, and maybe giving them a, how you call it, what kind of check by what do you call it again? A stimulus check. Like, I'm mixing cement, and you say, all mason here can't go to work. Okay. So I can't go and do no private job? No. Okay, I home. But I know when I go in the bank, if I was working for 1,000 a week, I gain 6. Okay, well, I can still buy a chicken, I can still do this, I can still do that. That is what America, places like America and Canada did. That they still give us stimulus check to the small workers, the restaurant workers. So as much as he's saying, because if you want to get a paper to get a grant here, it's all kind of antics, you know. It's all kind of bacchanal, all kind of thing. And yet they keep saying 6 to 8 weeks. But nobody's thinking. They say, well, by August, everything. You know what, for a businessman to be home from now till August? Rowley, are you thinking or you don't think? That is why he said he had to block a friend who was playing with who was tampering with selling his brain. I never even know you have selling your brain. I shocked when you said that. Because the way you operate this place, you could never relate to the poor people. You can't relate to the small man. Telling me, okay, we will start 4 to 5 weeks and whatnot. How much weeks from now? We will start to do the construction part. We will start to vaccinate construction, supermarket. Yeah. But what about the small people, Rowley? It's the small people that are being affected, you know. There are people could go to the supermarkets every day. And there are people I know buying the same thing over and over, you know. Yeah. When Sunday come, they buy chicken, that's how it is. They just have the money home and they have the thing and they live in. And they're cussing Rowley, but they live in, they're eating and drinking and they live in. But there are people who have mortgage to pay. There are people who have loans and depend on tenants. If you have 3 tenants in a building and none of them are working, what are you going to do? Get a gun and shoot them and tell them, well, I'm going to mash up this place? No, you have to think. Think, you mess with people, bread, and you will never be forgiven for that. You will never be forgiven for that. And it is very distasteful to say that when DL Singh, ladies and gentlemen, when DL Singh could say Trinidad owe you. What the hell Trinidad owe you? Trinidad owe you nothing. You are the Prime Minister. You are our servant. You are our servant. He said, and I cut up the clips. He said that in clip 28.
The Supermarket Association, they have asked for 4,000 doses, has been allocated.
Clip 28.
The Pharmacy Association, 1,000 allocated. Supermarkets and Pharmacy Association have joined together in one. So together they have been allocated 5,000 doses. They
check clip number 27.
Before I start, I want to recognize and thank the Honorable Prime Minister for the lead role he has played in the whole issue of vaccine procurement in an era of vaccine shortage. Prime Minister, your leadership has been nothing short of absolutely spectacular. And Trinidad and Tobago will owe you, at the end of this vaccination program, and the Caribbean, I may add, a debt of gratitude. Thank you very much.
And people clapping, you know. Trotman be clapping. You see, Trotman, I want to ask you something. I see you in our press conference Saturday. You didn't change your clothes and come there? I know school clothes. I see you come with an normal shirt. What is this? Trotman, what is this? You're trying to relate to the people or what? When I say dress up, I mean, I didn't say dress down, but oh God, Jesus Christ. But you didn't hear the old thing? Trinidad owe you. Owe me? People home and suffering, we owe you. You took an oath to office to make sure and take care of us. But you know what you did? You take care of your own and you left us. Let's take a fast break.
Tantana, where get them rims? drive, I went to Racetrack Wheels for the best in brand name rims and the best in brand name tires for my car.
Yeah, that's why I get my rims.
Worried about rising crime? Feeling unsafe in your home? Concerned about protecting your business and customer safety? Call Port Protection Security Services to stop crime every time. We pledge to deliver reliable and responsible service performed by responsible professionals. Our highly trained officers are backed by a team of dedicated and experienced, competent security professionals to ensure we exceed your expectations. Trusted, experienced, reliable.
Sincerely Yours, located at Grand Bazaar and Twin City Mall. For camisoles, panties, bras, sleepwear, body briefer, handbags, luggage sets, wallets and more. From petite to full-figured women. Free bra fitting with trained consultants with brands like Goddess, Fantasy, Freya, Bali and more. Our bra sizes range from 28D to 54K. Free wire and molded cups. Panties small to 9XL. Sleepwear from small to 6XL. Sincerely Yours for the perfect fit, luggage and lingerie.
At Avani's, we have confidence in our food that is well prepared and made from fresh ingredients of the best quality. Food that is healthy, nutritious, and naturally appetizing. Nourishing us, strengthening us, and reconnecting us with nature, our gluten-free products include no artificial colors, flavors, or preservatives, and are 100% vegan. We believe in authentic food that the entire family can enjoy. All natural Avani's. Get our range of products. Cassava fries, plantain fries, sweet potato fries, pumpkin puree, coconut puree, cassava puree, red beans, black beans, chana, lentils, and black-eyed peas. Manufactured by Cedros Atlantic Waters and distributed by Hadco. Available at supermarkets nationwide.
Are you and your family quarantined at home? Are you in need of food supplies? WhatsApp us at 330-4426 or 390-4426 with your name, location, and contact number.
Do you know just how important tires are in getting the maximum performance from your car? Dunlop, a leading manufacturer of ultra-high performance tires, carefully designed grooves and blocks for more rubber-to-road contact.
Don't be fooled by other brands. Crime Mod Studios has the Dr. Davy and 4+ brands of hand sanitizers, guaranteed to kill 99.9% of viruses, germs, and bacteria. Get a gallon for $240 and 1.2 liters for $95. Place your orders now. Call 225-3250 or our hotline numbers. Your health is your priority.
Come on down to Adams Optical, where we offer free comprehensive eye exams with free frames and a 3-month payment plan with no interest. We have a wide selection of frames and shades for everyone, and we also specialize in contact lens examination. We are located at RRM Plaza on High Street, San Fernando and 91 Montrose Main Road, Chagonas. Find us on Facebook or visit us in store. Adams Optical.
Liberty Medical Center, a breakthrough in healthcare. We offer general practitioner and ultrasound services starting at $99. Our highly trained staff provides expert advice with specialists in endocrinology, diabetes, dermatology, and gynecology. General practitioners are available for all your medical needs. We offer x-rays, ultrasound, ECG, and full laboratory facilities to aid in your diagnosis and follow-up care. Also visit our in-house pharmacy. Call 610-4562 or visit 154 Pointe-a-Pierre Road, San Fernando. Liberty Medical Center, where your health is our mission.
Laughlin and Gans Auto Service Centers are open to serve you for batteries, tires, and tune-ups. Visit our service centers at Port of Spain or San Fernando for quick, contact-free servicing. Buy any 4 Bridgestone or Firestone tires and get a free Tactics medicine box. We are the sole distributor of world-class brands Shell Lubricants, Nozomi Shock Absorbers, Cyclones, and Turtle Wax. Available at retailers nationwide. Call 800-4LDG. Laughlin and Gans, your trusted tool, auto supply since 1949.
We at SNS Prasad know the struggle and fears of our beloved customers during this time. To guarantee the safety of our customers and employees, we have implemented routine cleaning of all our station, lanes, trolleys, and baskets. Security to ensure observation of COVID protocols and sanitizing stations throughout the grocery. We ensure our shelves are always fully stocked with a wide variety of cooking, cleaning, household, and clothing items to meet the needs of your treasured family. For your convenience and safety, you can call and collect through curbside pickup or get one of our to-go bags containing the basic necessities. Or even better, place an order for your groceries and we'll have it delivered to your doorstep, where we accept both cash and licks. At Dinesh Prasad, Rio Claro, and My Arrow, we are here for you. At Avani's, we have confidence in our food that is well prepared and made from fresh ingredients of the best quality. Food that is healthy, nutritious, and naturally appetizing. Nourishing us, strengthening us, and reconnecting us with nature, our gluten-free products include no artificial colors, flavors, or preservatives, and are 100% vegan. We believe in authentic food that the entire family can enjoy. All natural Avani's. Get our range of products: cassava fries, plantain fries, sweet potato fries, pumpkin puree, coconut puree, cassava puree, red beans, black beans, chana, lentils, and black-eyed peas. Manufactured by Cedros Atlantic Waters and distributed by Hadco. Available at supermarkets nationwide.
You know, I had the plantain fries, the plantain over the weekend, and that is amazing. That Avani is amazing, 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 amazing. You know, ladies and gentlemen, we know over the weekend, you know, we had great inclement weather. Terrible. It was really, really terrible. But you know, I couldn't understand how the Ministry of Health could. I would like to know if the rain didn't fall in Chaguanas, if it didn't fall in Couva, if the rain didn't fall in Londonville, if it didn't fall in Gasparillo, if it didn't fall in, I don't know if we had an umbrella. You know, ladies and gentlemen, and you see, they're in a better place, but not us. And you need to understand that. They are in a better place. And that's what Rowley will keep saying. We are in a better place. If 4 to 8 weeks, we will, but 4 to 8 weeks, you will remain hungry. So 4 to 8 weeks, you're going to be in a more terrible place, a worse terrible place than you are right now. Just a second with that. And they made a statement. You see, D.L. Singh and them, it is crazy. Look at the headline. I want to know that this came from the Ministry of Health. And you know what they did? They opened hardwares in Separia. And in fact, the release came out today, in response to recent flooding which occurred in various parts of the country. It had flooding in Chaguanas. It had flooding all about. You could have opened General Hardware. You could have opened by Sean. You could have opened Army. I'm just showing you how they operate. Where you have ever seen this before, that as a result, pursuant to Regulation 310 of the Emergency Powers, Regulation 20, the Ministry of Health hereby authorized hardware stores in the following municipalities only to operate between 8 and 3. Separia, Point 14, Sandy Grande, Tenapuna, Piaco, San Juan, Laventille. What kind of craziness is this? Tell me, what kind of craziness is this? So rain didn't fall in Central. People didn't lose their vinyl and their cupboard and thing. It didn't have flash flooding all about. Kapara didn't have flash flooding. So people wouldn't know that they had to buy a lock and they had to come back and get a bag of cement and put up a little wall. How this is possible? That they said that as a result of the inclement weather which occurred in various parts of the country, only hardware in Separia, Point 14, Sandy Grande, Tenapuna, Piaco, San Juan, Laventille to open. Have you ever seen anything like this? Does this make sense? This makes any sense? It does not make sense. And that is why, ladies and gentlemen, I stood here on Tuesday last and I told you something, you know. And some of you just say, nah. But I will tell you something. The only thing I don't know is the coming of the Lord. That is the only thing I don't know. The only thing I, A.N. Allen, don't know is the coming of the Lord. And I stood right here and I said, you are going to see, because I got wind of it. I got wind of it because I have, as I tell you, I have persons inside. I have persons inside. I know cabinet ministers. I know people. I know people. That is when that is when they went to Parliament and they extended the curfew and whatnot. And everybody was like, when I went with it, nobody believed me that day. But when the Mark Raleigh bus, people want to know, how did you get that document? Because I know what I am saying. When I come here, I am well briefed. I am well briefed by persons that I know who's familiar with the government, who's inside the dance. How to put it? Who is standing close by, maybe waiting for their turn. Yeah? And I said this on television. Remember this? Go ahead. Today, ladies and gentlemen, we have 12 deaths. 12 deaths. And they're going to tell you, let me tell you something. You know what they're going to tell you? With the press conference Saturday, by blowing them out of the water, because doctor inside the dance tell me they come in with to tell you the figures drop. Because you know why the figures drop? It had Indian arrival and Corpus Christi Thursday. Just imagine that. So they come in to tell you figures drop. They're smart. They come in to tell you the figures drop. They come in to tell you the figures drop. And just to let you know, but I tell you, they're trying everything. They're trying everything. They are doing everything. And I told you that since last week, that they are coming on Saturday to tell you the figures drop. And a lot of persons said, people place bet on that and said, hey, if that figures drop, we're doing drinks. If that figures drop. As my good friend Donna now texts me and said, I'm looking like a carry, blue and yellow. Thanks, Donna. But nevertheless, they said the figures drop. In fact, I told you that Donna had it up my head. I told you that the figures will drop. And that is what they come with Saturday. And lo and behold, I listened to everybody, you know. I went through it over and over. And I listened, and I'm going to run out just little 10 seconds. And in clip 1, we started with clip 1, really to be running with pace now. In clip 1, he had decrease, he had figures. Go ahead. Forget that. Go ahead.
Progressive, though slow, decrease moving towards the right-hand side of this graph, indicating hopefully that we are starting to see smaller numbers on a day-by-day basis in terms of the swab dates.
Right, they started to talk decrease. They started it to never before in any press conference they ever used that word decrease, decline. Figures dropping, this dropping, statistics. It's showing you everything started to drop. That press conference, the header for that press conference would have been decrease. Yeah, because they come back now in clip 2. Listen, go ahead.
The shape that's emerging gives us the overall impression of peak having occurred around the middle of May, and hopefully we're moving from peak to plateau to decline. Time will tell as we get additional data coming in.
A decline in the same, they say some measures slowing down. This is Saturday, and I tell you that last week that they come to show everything dropping in. Go ahead and clip 3. Go ahead fast, come on.
Whereas we had seen week-to-week increases of large percentages, that particular week-on-week increase was only 0.3%. indicating to some extent some measure.
Going to 5, decrease marginally. They said decrease marginally. Go ahead.
Again, an indicator, hopefully, that the numbers of cases coming out of the system have begun to slow even marginally. Alongside that,
it's slow marginally. He said even the peak drop in clip 6.
Positivity is also now beginning to fall a bit. It had peaked somewhere around 47% and is now down to about 38%.
Talk about decrease again in clip 8, in clip 7.
Looking at what had been projected and what happened subsequently, we are continuing to see signs of the cumulative totals slowing bit by bit. Whereas when we spoke last week, we thought that at the rate we were going at that point in time, we may have doubled the May 16th total by tomorrow or the after tomorrow. We are now seeing that we may have extended that timeline by about a week. So instead of a doubling time of 21 days, we're now looking at possibly 28, which again is moving slowly but surely, hopefully, in the right direction with respect to slowing of that accumulation.
You see, slowing everything moving in the right direction, because last week I told you that they're coming with that. They're coming with that. No, but I say I want to show you. And imagine when They say the SOE, bearing fruits, bearing fruits. They started to talk decrease, now they're thanking the SOE. Look at that. Clip 9.
Before that. And even using that new projection, which is the orange line, we see that there is some continued deceleration, which is an encouraging sign that the implementation of these measures has been bearing some form of fruit. Before that.
It is the first time they're bearing fruits, you see? So they started talking different. It's the first time when on any press conference they didn't come out with a graph with respect to those who died as a result of the corona, yeah? They didn't really come out of that too much. They didn't really show statistics. They didn't show you a graph. They didn't really come out and dealt with it. Because today, ladies and gentlemen, we have 12 deaths. Sunday, we had 13 deaths. Saturday, we had 11 deaths. From Saturday to now, we have 36 deaths. Friday, we had 19 deaths. Thursday, we had 14 deaths. Wednesday, we had 16 deaths. Tuesday, we had 12 deaths. Monday, last week, Monday, we had 16 deaths. So I'm just showing you, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just showing you. And it could go on, because I told you that they will come with that shot. That is why, ladies and gentlemen, you have to have your eye open, and you have to have your ears cock up. Cock up your ears and listen. They, and Marco, because they are in a better place, but not you and I. And it's not a matter I anti this one and anti. I'm not batting for no political party, no partner. I'm batting for you, these small people, that they need to know. Because if you could tell me, Ray, because of the inclement weather, you open hardware in Suparia, Point 14, Sandy Grande, Tunapuna, San Juan. Well, tell me on Saturday, ladies and gentlemen, over the weekend, I had to come out in Chaguanas with my sunblock on. I had to wear sunblock. Because I remember coming through Chaguanas and driving through. In Chaguanas, I went to where I'm doing my projects and whatnot, Endeavor. And rain, you can't even see the road. And everybody know that. But it just goes to show, but who is in charge of the Ministry of Health? A man who is in a better place. They have been in a better place since March to now. Because they have worked for the same amount of money, and maybe the extra time and all this and all that, wherever they get extra, okay. But you are not in a better place. You have to keep your eyes open. I'm going to tell you about the murders. Go ahead, take a break.
Sukai's Diesel Service brings you outstanding and exceptional quality. We carry original parts. Diesel pump and injector overhaul, diesel pump and injector testing, machine shop services, complete diesel engine overhaul, engine dyno testing, turbocharger repairs, government approved vehicle inspection stations. We are the premier source for all things diesel. Call us today for an appointment, 671-0900. If it's diesel, it's Sukai's Diesel.
Are you and your family quarantined at home? Are you in need of food supplies? WhatsApp us at 330-4426 or 390-4426 with your name, location and contact number.
O Snacks has set the bar with our dark chocolate dipped chewy granola bars. Double nut, irresistibly sweet and salty with almonds, peanuts and dark chocolate. Double chocolate, a true chocolate lover's delight with 100% Trinidadian cocoa. Our bars are wholesome and delicious. They combine the best of nature in every bite. Go on, try them. O Snacks dark chocolate dipped chewy granola bars. Healthy never tasted this good.
Spruce up your home and business with ornate and crafted wrought iron designs from ROWLEY Welding and Fabricating Limited. Visit us at Chaguanas next to the Diwali Nagar. Be safe, be secure and in style with your #1 choice, ROWLEY Welding and Fabricating Limited.
When NASA set out to explore the reaches beyond our world, they needed a material that would hold up to the demands of the unknown. Flexible titanium. Engineered from the same alloy used for missile heat shields, Flexon set the new standard in durable eyewear. Flexible titanium eyewear.
Available at Neo Eyewear, 91D Main Road, Suite 1, Montrose Mall, Chaguanas, 672-5052 or 390-3196.
At Avani's, we have confidence in our food that is well prepared and made from fresh ingredients of the best quality. Food that is healthy, nutritious, and naturally appetizing. Nourishing us, strengthening us, and reconnecting us with nature, our gluten-free products include no artificial colors, flavors, or preservatives and are 100% vegan. We believe in authentic food that the entire family can enjoy. All natural Avani's. Get our range of products: cassava fries, plantain fries, sweet potato fries, pumpkin puree, coconut puree, cassava puree, red beans, black beans, chana, lentils, and black-eyed peas. Manufactured by Cedros Atlantic Waters and distributed by Hadco. Available at supermarkets nationwide.
We shopping at Durban Supermarkets. Hey, come down. We'll value at Durban Supermarket. Shop now at Durban Supermarket. Come to Durban Supermarket. Come on now. We got the best prices for your pockets. Take advantage of unbelievable deals at Durban Supermarket. Number 28 Foster Road in Sangre Grande. Durban Supermarket and Investment Limited. Giving you real value for your money.
Marketing Company Limited and view our large stock of ready-made wrought iron designs. Visit us at 44 Montrose Main Road, Chaguanas, or call 235-4283-GATE or 235-4766 iron. Organifi Red is the new superfood with 3 proprietary blends. The antioxidant blend fights the effects of aging by reducing cellular damage, boosts your well-being and lower fatigue with the endurance blend, lower inflammation and increase metabolism with the metabolic boosting blend. Available in pharmacies nationwide, or contact Radiant Health and Fitness, the sole distributor for Organifi and TNT today.
Attention all bakers, doubles vendors and roti makers. Try our high quality bromate free, all purpose and whole wheat flour. Low price and conveniently packaged in 2 pounds, 2 kg, 10 kg and 25 kg bags. For wholesale and retail prices, contact Shiklisho Limited at 665-3336 or 480-8715 or visit us at Warrenville, Canupia. Shiklisho Limited, quality you can trust.
Your journey, our passion at Brandtech. Visit us today at number 10 Londonville Main Road, Montrose, Chaguanas, or contact us at 672-8575. Now open on Saturdays.
You know, somebody asked me if I could show them a picture of Frankie Sammy. This is Frankie Sammy. He's alive, yeah, he's alive. But just say a special prayer for him, Officer Frankie Sammy. He's not doing too good, but, you know, we're hoping that he pulls through. All right, but he's a fighter. All right, so I know he's lying there right now with the ventilator over him, and, you know, so you're a fighter, Sam, and we'll pray. We'll see you through this. We'll all see you through this. You're going to feel better, and to all the persons in HDU and ICU and whatnot, I wish you all a speedy recovery. Tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, I'm doing Deep South. I'm doing Cedros here. Avocat, Faizabad, Labre, Point Fortin, Roselac, and Cedros. Tomorrow we're sending down hampers down to them. It doesn't matter who you voted for, you know. And this is what I understand. That is how. I'm not going to make you come and like dog, and I'm not going to do that. And come by no MP office. No. We're dropping it for you. I'm dropping it for you. And going down Cedros, then you're going down by these people and them. Where the fries? Avani, where is it? Yeah, I want to say a special hello to them. Tobago boy, not everything, you know. Okay, come. Some girls here want to see her. Come around here, come. Turn around and let everybody see. Lonely man seeks companion. Watch that camera. Yeah, so when you go down, this is the cassava fries from Avani. Remember, they are it's from Cedros, yeah? It's from Cedros, yeah. Yeah, Cedros Atlantic Waters. This is nice fries. It's amazing, it's amazing. No, all natural, healthy, no additives, no preservatives. It's also the sweet potato. So look, so you'll also the sweet potato. Look at it. I had some in the refrigerator. Go ahead. You know, I'm the spokesperson for this, right? The brand person for this, yeah? Brand ambassador for this. See, you see with her face like this? Oh, see her face for television. Can't put it because, you know, and I was telling you again, you know, ladies and gentlemen, even Richards said declining hospital. Go ahead fast. Clip 10, really fast. Come. Yeah, clip 10, come.
We are currently at 454 today from 469, and that accounts for the number of persons who may require care, and that's why we look at that daily number of confirmed cases as a predictor for persons who require hospitalization. Similar to the trend that we would have noticed last Saturday, there continues to be a narrowing of the gap between admissions and discharges. That is the number of persons that require medical care, that is persons who are to be admitted, is roughly equal to those being discharged. This continues to be a tight balance.
You see, everything decreasing, everything decreasing. Overall clearance with respect, overall decrease in occupancy. Go ahead, I'm not telling you to come in with that, look at clip 13.
Yes, we have been seeing a slow decline in terms of the occupancy, especially over the last week.
People want to know how I know that. Even in the ambulance and all in clip 14. She say ambulance and all.
The ambulance transport system, a downward trend in terms of usage for COVID-19 transports, and generally a declining pattern in terms of the time required for an ambulance, which demonstrates less, a trend of less persons.
Less, they say less, they're declining time for ambulance now, less people calling ambulance. Oh, please. And even when Sister Trotman come up with her school shirt, look Sister Trotman here, right? In clip 15, she talk about a decrease too.
Of the media. We are at a sombering time, but yet we are at an encouraging time. As with Trinis, when it's time to celebrate, we tend to relax. I'm here to remind you that we stand on our foundation in the fight against COVID-19, the basic foundation that we must continue to use. You have seen that maybe there is a slither of encouragement with the numbers.
Hey, my people really know it. What's your, hey, you really know it. Hey, I'm a friend Frankie. Hey, you already know it. You really know it. You really know it. And I tell you to come with that. And I tell them come with us. It's only decrease. Everybody, you know, Trotman, Hines, everybody went with that and they went with that. They went. Men want to know how you know that. Because I said it, and I said it last week. Look at it, listen back to it really fast before I tell about the crime. Ladies and gentlemen, we had 12 deaths. And they're going to tell you, let me tell you something. You know what they're going to tell you? With the press conference Saturday, by blowing them out of the water because doctor inside the dance tell me they come in with to tell you the figures drop. Because you know why the figures drop? It had Indian Rifle and Corpus Christi Thursday. Just imagine that. So they come in to tell you figures drop. They're smart. They come in and tell you, and they did it, and they show you how they did it, and they show you how they did it. Don't ask me how I know. I like salt and everything. I like salt. That's why I watch me. Make sure I get out on my show, and make sure and say, Ian Allen, I want to advertise, and I want to advertise my business because I want everybody know about me. Listen to me. Even though I close, I want everybody to know about me. Like, you see how you have everybody excited for when sincerely yours open back. Everybody excited when even the King Cool and whatnot, when everybody excited because you're seeing it, people seeing it. Hey, you know what somebody said? And it's so true, it makes a lot of sense. Why so many people dying? And this is what they said, can you find out why we have so much deaths as we don't have, like, it seems as we don't have oxygen, ICU bed, etc. People waiting in line for ICU bed, oxygen, because of the amount of positive dailies that we ran out of bed and whatnot. It's all kind of speed talk. So we have 389 confirmed cases. Let me tell you what we have again, just to let you know. Imagine, total vaccinated in this country, ladies and gentlemen. Total vaccinated in this country. Total vaccinated, and this is a frightening thing. Imagine since last year, we now come in COVAX from November to December, part of January, getting the COVAX agreement and whatnot for vaccines. And imagine, ladies and gentlemen, you telling me to this date, we have not even reached community yet. We haven't reached herd immunity as yet. Come now, man, out of a population of 1.4, we only vaccinated 123,000 and telling me we in a better place 8 to 10 weeks again. 8 to 10 weeks, we will have people looking like in Somalia. We will, I mean, no way to discredit that nation, but we'll have people looking like that in Trinidad. Because there's a wide faction of people who are home and have nothing to eat. And that is why I decided with your support, we're going to do all the south areas tomorrow. And because we'll send a couple hundreds and give it out. And you call the numbers and say, see what I could do. I can't do much, but I need your help. Just to let you know, ladies and gentlemen, I have some more things to tell you. Police are investigating the shooting death of a LAVENTILLE man on Sunday night. 28-year-old Kyle Primus of SAPODILLA, Trace, Mapsland, was shot and killed near his home. Police report said at around 7:30, Primus' brother was at home when he heard several explosions. Upon investigating, he discovered his brother's body lying along a trace. Just craziness, it's just craziness. Also, ladies and gentlemen, the body of a man was discovered wrapped in a clothing mover yesterday afternoon. The deceased, who is yet to be positively identified, was found in a drain. Open up the lines for me. Let me talk to somebody. I need to talk to people. The decomposing body of a 29-year-old woman was discovered in a Barataria home on Sunday. Samantha Williams was found at her home at Basement Extension, Upper 7th Avenue. What craziness. When the police said upon approaching the house, they got a foul stench. When they entered the house, upon approaching the bedroom, they discovered his sister's body. Police were contacted and found Williams clad in a white nightgown in an advanced state of decomposition. The district officer examined the body and removed. Crime scene investigators of Northern Division retrieved a spent 9mm shell. So, which means to say her body was found in the apartment, but they found a firearm shell. A spent shell. A 24-year-old man was expected to appear virtually before police been charged with the murder of 81-year-old Bertile Aleha. Emmanuel Marcel of Beetham Garden was charged by Acting Corporal Hoggins of the West End Police Station on Sunday the 6th of June. On Thursday 8, Aleha and her husband were entering the Diamond Vale, Degomatino, when they were approached by two men who announced a hold up. The victim fell on the pavement. Okay, I remember this. So is a young fella being charged for this? Way, boy. This is sad. And look at the woman here. Sickness, you know? Somehow I feel like I know her, but her face looks very familiar. Hi, caller. I see your face.
Good night, dear.
What's that?
I said good evening. You're on point. You're on point. Now, what I want to say briefly, I think that these health professionals, you know, the integrity is seriously compromised. You know, you're a professional. It is your duty to let the people know what is happening. I think why they have these people coming out and say these things is because the government want to save their face. They want to save their face after people is punishing and it is dealing no nothing concrete. That is why they have all these scholars at them. And it is disgraceful. It is disgraceful to the professionals to be muzzled like that. Now look at this man. Look at the integrity of our Prime Minister. You remember a couple of months, I think it was February, when the private sector said they could have over 1 million doses of vaccine here, but they want a tax break. You know, the man said, no, he's not going to give
But watch
no
me, something for something. Something for something.
Then this is what I am saying.
Something
now,
for something.
500 people that died from they could have been saved.
Could have been saved, it's true.
Much more people
dying.
You're coming to say that if it wasn't for the lockdown, more people could have died. Does this man have that thing that they call shame? You know in Hindi they say a besaram. I think this man is a besaram. Because you didn't care about the family. You want the tax money to thief, but you didn't want to bring the vaccine. And all that jumping up, what he's jumping up there, not 1 cent of vaccine he has paid for. All this is leftover vaccine, whatever it is. I am waiting and hoping. When August, you will hear a different story here. And I'm not following your footsteps. You would hear a different vaccine.
Ain't I come out and tell all you? Ain't I come out and say it's decreased all going on here weekend? Everything declines. And I come out and say that? I say they come in with that word decrease.
That is why they want to close you. They don't want nobody to stand up and use the head man. You keep the word God.
Thank you.
They can't close it off.
Thank you. And I will tell you this. Look how the now does sit down on the table again. I hear the now say now a journalist now. He tell him he now can take a rest. Oh God, if I only get that. I think, hold on, yeah? I think I cut up all these things like in pieces and check. Oh, good. Check clip 24.
We can say that the medicine that we have been taking with respect to the stay off, stay away, stay home arrangements, what you loosely call the lockdowns, has been working. It's been working. And if it's been working, we need to use it. So there'll be an adjustment, especially for the month of June. For the month of June, as we brighten our perspective with vaccine being available, vaccines coming, payments made, shipments confirmed. As we do that, as Dr. Hines and Dr. Richards give us a little indication that things are getting a little better, going in the right direction, as Dr. Parashan could relax a little bit now, not too much.
Parashan, you want to say you can cool yourself, don't rile up the scene. But anyhow, the now they ever sit with the bonnet, forgive me. So you're really gone, you're gone with everybody now. But you see, I have a duty, my duty is not to bash nobody. My duty is to come out and tell you what's going on in the dance. I have a duty. I have plenty to show you. I have plenty. But it kept to stick in my brain. It had to stick in my brain. Because a lot of things are right here. It had to stick in my brain. See, I had to go through this thing. But nevertheless, WhatsApp me on 2944081. Let me know what's going on with you. You make sure advertisers out there, business people, make sure we'll go at Sukai Diesel, Liberty Medical, SNS Passat Supermarket, Port Protection, Adams Optical. Also, I want to say again to Radha Sigobin of Cardinal Marketing. They send a lot of stuff for me today with Pampers and milk and whatnot. Bobby's Auto. We want to say thank you, Naresh from the pharmacy in Tobago. Thank you again. Thank you again. And all those people who just saying, I go send. But I sending, no thank you for you. But anyhow, thanks again. But ladies and gentlemen, this is I.A.N. Advertisers out there. You make sure everybody's watching. Let me tell you, everybody watching. Everybody watching. The man on the quicker would still watching too. Everybody's watching. Because, you're looking at good thing on TV too, good stuff on TV. So, this is I.A.N. This is Crime Watch again. Look out for hampers in Cedras, Library, Avocat, Point 14. Yeah. So I'm sending out hampers tomorrow from my studio. We'll send all over Trinidad already, I mean, some of you, maybe you don't know, but something your neighbor is saying, because we want to rile up thing, and nobody to watch and say, well, like, I and then bring it up. But that one didn't come, because you remember if I come out of a van, I join a crowd, so I cannot stay indoors and send anything for you. That's the best I could do, because you know what? We will be in a better place. We are in a better place because God is our provider. Ladies and gentlemen, this is I.A.N. This is Crime Watch. Call the advertisers tomorrow. WhatsApp me on my 294408. Let me know the name of your company. Call Kezzy and them and tell them you want to advertise. Good night.
Yo, there's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Stop crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Feel safe in your home, feel safe in the street. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fender. Still crime much came and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like Martin Luther King. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. Yo, there's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there